Alright, y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. We're looking at how to reverse a Scania with a double trailer or a dolly trailer. This is actually going to be kind of cool because I've always wondered that, and I might have to attempt that soon in Euro Truck Sim, the game, so I'm pretty excited, but a little bit nervous. I've proven I've been pretty good at, backing in single trailers, better than I thought, so that's kind of cool. But double trailers is a whole different thing. And so this is, of course, like, the shorter box right after the truck. And then, of course, like the longer trailer dollied, onto the back of that. Of course, it's two separate units. And then, of course, the truck. So it's pretty long and it's just different, right? Than a traditional just trailer, one trailer and a truck. And this type of setup I really don't see at all in the U.S., not that I know of. So, yeah, this is pretty unique for me because I don't see these much. This was suggested on Discord by Volvo XC70 Lover, so thank you so much for that. And this comes to us from a channel called Alex Tidstrom. Be linked in the description down below so you can check this whole video out in its entirety and, of course, browse his channel. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Finally, guys, what you've all been waiting for, another trucking video on how to reverse a Swedish Scania with a trailer.
Yeah, look at that. Wow. That is different. I feel like this is a lot harder than a traditional just truck and trailer where, your pivot point would be right here. It'd be a little more straightforward. So this is different. Oh my God, look at that.
Been asked to do a how to reverse with a truck and the trailer. We're gonna do that today.
First of all, wow, spectacular Scanias. I'm always amazed by Scanias. By the way, holy crap, I didn't notice that the saturation's way up. Let me adjust that. I don't know why that changed. Holy smokes. There, that's better, I think. There, how's that look?
So what we got here today is a Scania 5 Series. I think it is a 560. Not that it matters too much for what we're going to do today. But we do have the Scania truck with the 5-axle trailer.
Damn.
And how to reverse these things it's pretty complicated to explain, but I'll try to show you. And the first thing I want to show you is that the front axle turns, right?
Yeah,
so
that's right.
So as you can see here, this whole front axle actually does turn, right?
Yeah, okay.
And what connects the truck to the trailer is this bar right here. So I like to explain it to people as if, imagine this being a car, right? You want to parallel park your car. It's the same thing. The front axle turns. You're only using the truck to push the trailer towards where you want to go, right? So what I look for in the mirrors before we jump in, I always peek out the window or look in the mirror, and I try to see if this fender right here lines up with this. That means the trailer is going straight, right? That makes sense. Right now, this one does not line up, right? This one is facing that way, and the trailer is facing this way. So that means the trailer is going to obviously turn like this, right?
That makes sense.
And what you do is you use the truck to push the bar, to push it the other way if you want to make it straight. If you want to turn more, you're going to turn the truck to the left, and it's going to angle the front axle even more, right? It starts to disappear while I'm going straight. It means that the trailer is turning, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm looking in the left mirror.
That makes sense.
And if it starts to disappear, it means that it's going to the right. So then I have to look over to the right mirror to see this one on the right side.
Right.
If I do see both of them while going straight, it means that the
you're lined up straight.
Going straight.
Yeah.
So you can look for this, the angle of the front axle and the box of the truck, of the trailer, obviously, and also the corners. Last corner of the truck and front corner of the trailer. 3 things to look for.
All right, now we get to see inside, which is really exciting for me. I love seeing inside these trucks. The interiors are already usually fascinating, but of course, seeing someone actually go to work in here and put this thing in motion is just awesome.
I want to show you guys what happens. Now the truck and the trailer is almost completely straight. I'm going to pretend that I'm reversing and thinking that it's straight because it does look like it is straight, right?
Look at that awesome logo. Look at the inside of these things, dude. Scanias are so cool.
But I'm going to turn a little bit to the right, just a little bit in the beginning. Now I'm going to straighten it out. See what happens to the trailer. It's starting to come all the way there by a little bit.
Wow, just by that little adjustment on the wheel, You saw that?
A little bit of an angle, and I start to go back.
Look at that. Look at how far back that is, dude, in the mirror. See, him explaining it point blank back there is a lot different still. Once you come up here, way in the cab, right, way in front, you realize how far that thing is back there and why this would be pretty difficult for a beginner.
Holding pretty much straight. You see? The more I go, I have a straight steering wheel.
Oh, this is cool. We get 2 angles. Okay.
The more I go, the more the trailer comes out. You see? And you don't want that.
Just from that adjustment, that little adjustment he made.
Yeah, look, now you jackknife the whole thing.
Yeah, starting to jackknife, yep.
The slightest angle on the steering wheel
makes the biggest input.
If you don't correct it in the beginning,
it's gonna hold
you're gonna jackknife the trailer.
That's crazy.
So the trailer is right there. The front axle is straight. But if I reverse just by a little bit, like a little bit, you can see that it's almost straight. And I keep the steering wheel as it is. I'm not touching anything. It's starting to walk over in that mirror on my side, and it's starting to slowly walk there. And as you can see, it's getting worse and worse and worse. I'm still holding it straight.
Dude, that's
worse
wild.
and now you see, you're almost hitting that parked truck.
Jeez, he is almost hitting that parked unit right there.
On the right side.
Wow, just from that little bit of input again. By the way, this thing sounds awesome idling. You hear that engine?
And also, your trailer is destroying your neighbor's house right there already. So what do you want to do? I'm going to go straighten it out. See that it's following, and it's almost straight. So what I like to do when reversing straight, good. I like to watch the corner. You see the front corner?
That front corner of the rear trailer.
With the lower light, the upper light. I like to reverse like this. I catch the corner, so now they're straight now with each other. It looks like one corner,
yeah, they're flush now.
And I massage like a little bit left. It disappeared, it's coming out there, so now I have to go to the right. I go back, holding it to the right. I see the trailer again. The more I see of the front end of the trailer, the more it's going to turn over that way. So if I go and turn more to the right like this, and I see more and more and more, you see that the front axle.
Look at the front axle steer, yeah.
You don't want that.
No, that's going to get some.
Drive again. I'm not touching the steering wheel.
Bad results.
Same thing. Just straighten it out. Now, the front axle is pretty much straight. What I want to do, wheels are now straight, but I see that the front axle is turning like a little bit, so I want to turn a little bit too. Gonna hit it in reverse. I'm gonna hold it corner to corner. If I see that I'm seeing more of the front axle or front end of the trailer like this, I'm gonna move to the left to take it away. I see it in a little bit to the right, and like I massage it like a little bit. Like this. So I always try to keep the corner to corner.
So basically, as we see this section of the video down here, it's called reversing straight. So he's basically showing how before you're supposed to, turn or sneak this in somewhere, how you're just supposed to back this thing up straight for a little while, right? And that's easier said than done, just because, especially with this two trailer setup and the coupler being way back there, as he's saying, you have to make a lot of micro adjustments in order to keep it straight. Use your mirrors, keep that, the pointers he's saying is like that front corner, and of course that rear light that sticks out. Keep those check marks in sight in the right way or in the right angle, right? Because otherwise it's going to start veering off path, even though your truck is going straight in reverse, and then it's just going to go excessively to the right or to the left, and you won't be able to correct it, right? So there's almost, when you're backing up and you're making these micro adjustments, there's almost like a point of no return, right? Where, it's going too far, now I'm just going to jackknife. You know what I mean? So that is crazy. I'm sure it's, not super hard once you get used to it. But it is one of those things you really got to get the feel for it looks like.
And I watched the little light.
And it's obviously not possible. It's just how it works. Because of that pivot thing, being especially more behind than usual, I feel like it's obviously not as easy as, you just put it in reverse and keep the wheel straight. No, that's not how it works, right? It's not going to go straight. You have to make it go straight. And like he's saying, you have to massage these movements into it just to keep it straight. It's very
I'm not really
interesting.
sure if you can see the little light there all the way to the end of the trailer. But if I can still see that, now I can't see it because the truck is further out than the trailer.
Yes.
That means I have to go to the right. I'll go to the right. I now see the light, and then I now see the front corner. And so I'm just trying to hold corner to corner and just massage like a little bit. Not much, just tiny movements.
Tiny movements, tiny inputs, yeah.
I'm gonna pretend that I'm going to the left here. I'm gonna pull up, and I'm gonna pretend that I'm doing like an angle reverse into this spot right here.
Okay, that's gonna be fun to see. Oh, listen to that.
Obviously, turn up to the left.
Love it.
I'm actually gonna straighten it out just like a little bit. There you go. I look out, and I do believe that the front axle and the rear end of the trailer has a decent angle, right? So I'm gonna hit reverse.
That's weird that the gear shift is just right there. It's not even like a physical lever you move like up and down or something. Makes it nice and easy when you're maneuvering in a yard like this, right? Pretty
turn
cool.
it over a little bit to the left to make it turn more. Front axle's disappearing. I'm turning to the right again, and as you can see, you can actually see the front end of the trailer in that mirror. I'm gonna reverse.
Oh yeah,
here.
look at that. Look how sharp it can turn.
And right now, see that it's turning a lot. I'm gonna go forward a little bit, but hold the camera for you like this. You see that it's turning a little bit too much. So I want to decrease the angle, which means that we're gonna straighten the front axle out by turning this way, right? So now we decrease the angle a little bit. You see it's coming?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yep, see it turning right here?
And now I see that, I don't know if you can see that, but I do see the front corner of the trailer, and it's matching the rear one.
Yep, I see that.
Which means if I hold this now,
it's gonna go on a nice,
look at this. I turn a little bit to the left to hold this angle. I have to turn more to the left, I'm sorry. That means, you see that the angle, the corners, the truck and the trailer, the distance is the same. I'm not moving it. That means the front axle is being held steadily in the same angle all the time.
That's actually a good pointer. I gotta say, he's right. When the corner lines up, kind of at this perfectly flush looking, like both corners are there, at this very faint angle, right? You can tell this steering axle up here does stay in a nice position. So you get a gradual turn. It doesn't start turning way sharp and jackknifing.
And I think
pretty cool.
This is all right. This is good. I don't need to turn more. I want the trailer to go straight.
And then just follow it through at that point.
Straighten out the axle by turning to the right. I know this is a lot to take in.
No, I get it.
Axle is now straight. And I turn back to the left again to follow the trailer. Now I'm pulling in. But keep in mind though, whenever you're doing this, trailer is straight. Trailer is going straight. But your truck, front right, is gonna move. The truck is moving this way, so you have to watch the front right corner.
Right.
Keep that in mind. That guy just
that truck is gonna swing way out, so yeah, you don't want to hit anything over here.
passed. So look, I'm holding it steady like this. I'm turning. My front wheels are turned all the way to the left. You see? And now when I want to continue with this angle, I see that the front wheels are turning slightly. So we're gonna decrease a little bit by turning to the right, but you have to watch that mirror. Right there. The front axle is matching the box of the trailer.
Yeah,
so
it
that
is.
they are straight.
Wow.
I'm in reverse. I'm sorry. It's difficult to explain. If I do reverse to the left now to keep the bar between the truck and the trailer straight, see that the trailer is moving straight.
Yeah, it is. And then he can follow the truck through.
This angle, you see that I'm decreasing
to get
the gap
straight
between the corners of the truck,
here.
The front corner of the truck and the trailer. If I decrease more, it's going to turn over. It's going to turn more again. You see? And now the
it starts turning, dude. That's wild.
So I'm going to hit drive. Keep the wheel as it is. Right forward. Straighten it out. So you want to match this, reversing. So you want to match this by turning the truck so that always look at the front axle of the trailer. Always look at the front axle of the trailer.
Okay, so we're further towards the end of the video now. There's still a huge chunk in the middle that I did not feature here. Remember, use that link in the description down below and check this out. This is pretty cool. I mean, this is nice and thorough. I think he's doing a great job on the video.
At the two trucks,
but let's see him try and try and sneak in here.
Terminal, and they have their own little gates, and I want to reverse. I'm having the gate behind them, next to them. So I pull up close. My door is lining up with next to the Scania pretty much. I turn up all the way to the right.
Okay.
And then I go all the way to the left.
Wow, look at that. Look at it down here. That is so cool.
And I'm trying to position the trailer to where I want it to be.
Jeez, that's a hell of a maneuver.
It has a great angle. Watch the two posts. I hit the reverse. I'm looking out. Okay, I see that it's pointing towards that Scania. I don't want to reverse into that, so I'm going to do more angle.
Yep.
I want to run into that car, truck.
Oh boy, this is a part of trucking, man. That's so intimidating, right?
Watching for the mailboxes.
Dang, not bad. I like that he's just going to work and we can kind of see how it smooths out, right?
Sorry for the squeaking sound of this knob right here. This is just quickly, like a quick weave.
I mean, geez, he got that in pretty much one swift motion. Now, of course, I think if he wasn't filming a video, I think he could probably tuck it in a little better next to this truck. Like, these two trucks are pretty tucked in. Obviously, he's just out like a little bit, but I'm not criticizing it. I'm saying that he's just showing us real quickly how you can sweep in here in reverse. And he did it really well. I mean, it was, like I said, he didn't even have to stop. He pretty much kept it going. And now look at truck, trailer, trailer, straight. Pretty cool.
So this is kind of how you do it quickly without explaining too much. This is what it would look like.
Yeah. Well, that was really, really interesting. I love the trucking content, as always. You guys know that. I can't wait to do some really cool challenges and you know, hard drop-offs in ETS, you know, in Euro Truck Sim. I think that'll be really fun and enjoyable for the viewers as well. Because once we start getting into some really, you know, bigger loads and oversized loads and double trailers and things, it's going to get interesting real quick, especially on the, to me, foreign roads, right? Like different size roads and parks and, you know, lots and drop-offs and you name it. It's just going to be really fun. So I appreciate this suggestion. This was awesome. This was also a fun video. So make sure to use the link down there and check this out and definitely check out his channel. I can't wait to hear your comments, you know, like what do you think about his tips? Do you agree with this method? Is there anything else you wanted to add or you think it would be a better way to explain this? You know, let me know down below. And if you're a trucker, you know, shout out to you getting work done. I mean, it's a crazy profession and not for the faint of heart. I mean, driving these trucks would be awesome. But of course, it has its own set of challenges as well. If you are a trucker, you know, let me know what some of your, you know, craziest drop-offs were. If you want to describe it, I'd love to hear it. Leave a like on there if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community we do have on this channel. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. And until next time, y'all, stay safe out there. I'll catch you later.